Hi Hind everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost, highlights from Indian and global history along with Tithi, Nakshatra, major global events and notable birth and death anniversaries of 2nd April 2026, Thursday, Bengali date, 18 চৈত্র 1432 पर विनिमय तफसील पूंजिका. Today's Tithi is Purnima and up to 0648 hours and after that Krishna Pratipad. Today's Nakshatra, Hasta Nakshatra and up to 1655 hours and after that Chitra Nakshatra. Today is 92nd day of the year. There are then 273 days left in 2026. Today is 14th Thursday of 2026. Today is Hanuman Jayanti. Hanuman Jayanti is a revered Hindu festival celebrating the birth of Lord Hanuman, the embodiment of devotion, strength, courage, and selfless service. Observed with great enthusiasm across India, the day is marked by special pujas, chanting of the Hanuman Chalisa, temple visits, and readings from the Ramayana that highlight Hanuman's unwavering devotions to Lord Rama. Devotees seek his blessings for protection, fearlessness, good health, and the removal of obstacles. Fasting, charitable acts, and community prayers are also common, reflecting Hanuman's ideals of humility, discipline, and dedication. The festival serves as an inspiring reminder of spiritual strength and the power of devotion in overcoming life's challenges. Today is Chaitra Purnima. Chaitra Purnima is the full moon day in the Hindu month of Chaitra, marking a spiritually significant time that often concludes the Chaitra Navaratri period and the beginning of the traditional lunar new year in many regions. Considered highly auspicious, this day is dedicated to worshipping Lord Vishnu, Lord Hanuman, and Chandradev, the moon god, with devotees observing rituals, fasting, and offering prayers for peace, prosperity, and emotional balance. In several traditions, Chaitra Purnima is also associated with the birth anniversary of Sri Vallabhacharya, the founder of the Pushtimarg Secretariat, and holds importance for performing sacred baths in holy rivers. Many people participate in charity, meditation, and community worship, believing that the full moon's energy enhances spiritual growth and inner clarity. Today is World Autism Awareness Day. World Autism Awareness Day, observed annually on April 2nd, aims to raise awareness about autism spectrum disorder and promote inclusion, understanding, and support for individuals with autism. Established by the United Nations in 2007, this day encourages global efforts to foster acceptance and advocate for the rights of people with autism. Various events, campaigns, and discussions take place worldwide to highlight the challenges faced by autistic individuals and to emphasize the importance of early diagnosis, education, and accessibility. The day is symbolized by the color blue and the phrase "Light it up blue," inspiring communities to show solidarity and support for neurodiversity. Today is International Children's Book Day. International Children's Book Day is celebrated annually on April 2nd to inspire a love for reading among children and promote children's literature worldwide. Established in 1967 by the International Board on Books for Young People, this day coincides with the birthday of Hans Christian Andersen, the famous Danish fairy tale writer. Each year, a different IBBY national section sponsors the event, selecting a theme and a renowned author to create a message for young readers. Schools, libraries, and bookstores organize storytelling sessions, book fairs, and reading activities to encourage children to explore the magical world of books and stories. Today is National Ferret Day. National Ferret Day, observed annually on April 2nd in the United States, celebrates these playful and intelligent pets while raising awareness about their care and welfare. Ferrets, known for their curious and mischievous nature, require proper nutrition, socialization, and veterinary care to thrive as domesticated animals. The day also aims to educate the public about responsible for pet ownership and dispel common misconceptions about them. Enthusiasts and advocacy groups use these occasions to promote adoption, share care tips, and appreciate the unique charm of these fascinating creatures. Today is National DY Day. National DY Day, observed annually on April 2nd, celebrate the do it yourself spirit, encouraging people of all ages to engage in creative projects originating from the Craft Box Girls team. This day promotes the satisfaction and skill development gained from tackling tasks independently, whether it's home improvement, crafting, or any other form of self-made creation. The day inspires people to tap into their creativity, learn new skills, and enjoy the rewarding experience of making things themselves. Today is National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day, celebrated annually on April 2nd, honors the classic and beloved peanut butter and jelly sandwich. A staple in American households, this simple yet delicious combination has been enjoyed for generations, offering a perfect blend of creamy or crunchy peanut butter with sweet, fruity jelly or jam. The PB&J sandwich became popular during World War II, as it was included in US military rations for its nutritional value and convenience. Today, the day is marked by indulging in this iconic treat, experimenting with new variations, and appreciating its timeless appeal. Today is Pascua Florida Day. Pascua Florida Day is celebrated annually on April 2nd in Florida to commemorate the day in 1513 when Spanish explorer Juan Ponce de Leon first sighted and named the land La Florida. The name meaning flowery star was inspired by Spain's Easter season festival, Pascua Florida. This day recognizes Florida's rich history and its discovery as the first recorded European landing in what is now United States. Although not widely observed, it serves as a historical reminder of Florida's early explorations and cultural heritage. Some Floridians mark the occasions with educational events and celebrations of the state's natural beauty. Today is National Reconciliation Day. National Reconciliation Day, observed annually on April 2nd, encourages dialogue, understanding, and healing between different communities, particularly in addressing historical injustices and fostering unity. Originally inspired by columnists and lenders to promote mending relationships, the day has grown to represent broader themes of reconciliation, including racial, cultural, and social harmony. It serves as a reminder to acknowledge past wrongs, seek forgiveness, and work toward mutual respect and peace. Individuals and communities observe the day by engaging in open conversations, reflecting on relationships, and taking meaningful steps toward building stronger, more inclusive connections. Today is Don't Walk Your Dog Day. Don't Walk Your Dog Day, observed annually on April 2nd, encourages pet owners to explore alternative ways to engage and exercise their dogs without traditional walks. While daily walks are a common routine, this day highlights that not all dogs enjoy or benefit from them, especially those with anxiety, mobility issues, or extreme weather sensitivities. Instead, pet owners are encouraged to provide mental stimulations and enrichment activities like puzzle toys, scent games, training exercises, or indoor play. The goal is to promote dog friendly alternatives that cater to individual needs while strengthening the bond between humans and their canine companions. Today is International Fact Checking Day. International Fact Checking Day, observed annually on April 2nd, is dedicated to promoting truth, media literacy, and the importance of verifying information in an era of misinformation. Established by the International Fact Checking Network, this day encourages individuals, journalists, and organizations to combat the spread of false news by practicing critical thinking and using reliable sources. It serves as a global reminder to question claims, cross-check facts, and support credible journalism. Various educational initiatives, workshops, and campaigns are held worldwide to empower people with the tools to recognize and challenge misinformation effectively. Today is National Ride Your Horse to a Birthday. National Ride Your Horse to a Birthday, celebrated annually on April 2nd, is a fun and unconventional holiday that encourages horse riders to embrace their cowboy spirit by saddling up and heading to a bar. Rooted in old Western traditions, this day highlights the enduring bond between humans and horses while adding a touch of humor and nostalgia to modern life. While not officially recognized, equestrian enthusiasts and rural communities often mark the occasions by gathering at local bars, enjoying social time, and sharing their love for horseback riding. Participants should always ensure their horses are well cared for and that local laws permit such rides before joining the fun. Today is National Love Your Produce Manager Day. National Love Your Produce Manager Day, celebrated annually on April 2nd, recognizes the hard work and dedications of produce managers who ensure fresh fruits and vegetables are well stocked, high quality, and beautifully displayed in grocery stores. These unsung heroes play a crucial role in maintaining food safety, assisting customers with produce selections, and supporting local farmers by sourcing seasonal items. The day encourages shoppers to show appreciation by thanking their produce manager, leaving positive feedback, or even giving small tokens of gratitude. It's a great opportunity to acknowledge their efforts in keeping communities healthy with fresh and nutritious options. Today is National Burrito Day. National Burrito Day is celebrated on the first Thursday of April each year in the United States, honoring the beloved Mexican dish known for its versatility and delicious flavor. On this day, burrito lovers enjoy a variety of burritos from classic bean and cheese to gourmet creations filled with meats, vegetables, and sauces. Many restaurants and food chains offer special discounts, deals, and promotions to mark the occasions. The celebrations not only highlights the cultural significance of Mexican cuisine but also brings people together to enjoy this popular handheld meal, whether homemade or from their favorite eateries. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Samuel Finlay Breeze Morse, 27th April 1791 to 2nd April 1872. Samuel Finlay Breeze Morse was an American inventor and accomplished portrait painter who left a profound mark on the fields of art and communications. After gaining recognition for his skill as a painter, he shifted his focus in mid-life towards scientific innovations. Drawing inspirations from European telegraph designs, he played a crucial role in developing a practical single-wire telegraph system that transformed long-distance communications. In 1837, he co-developed the famous Morse code, a groundbreaking method of encoding messages through dots and dashes, which made telegraphy faster and more reliable. His efforts helped bring telegraph technology into widespread commercial use, revolutionizing communication across continents. Though his dual legacy in both the arts and scientific inventions, Morse remains a pivotal figure in American history. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Hans Christian Andersen, 2nd April 1805 to 4th August 1875. Hans Christian Andersen was a renowned Danish author, best known for his timeless fairy tales that have captivated readers of all ages across the world. Born on April 2nd, 1805 in Odense, Denmark, he rose from a life of poverty to literary fame through his creativity and storytelling brilliance. His most famous works include The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling, Thumbelina, The Emperor's New Clothes, and The Snow Queen. Andersen's tales often carried deep moral messages wrapped in imaginative narratives and vivid characters. Though he also wrote novels, poems, and travelogues, it was his fairy tales that brought him international acclaim. His stories have been translated into over 150 languages and adapted into countless films, ballets, and plays. Andersen's legacy is celebrated worldwide, and Denmark honors him with statues, museums, and even a national holiday. He passed away on August 4, 1875, but his magical stories continue to spread wonders in children and adults alike. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Paul Johann Ludwig von Hesse, 15th March 1830 to 2nd April 1915. Paul Johann Ludwig von Hesse was a distinguished German writer, translator, and central figure in 19th century German literature. A member of the influential literary society Tunnel über das Spree in Berlin and the Crocodile in Munich. He produced an impressive body of work that included novels, poetry, 177 short stories, and around 60 dramas. His versatility and refined literary style made him one of the most admired men of letters of his time. In recognition of his lifelong dedications to literature, he was awarded the 1910 Nobel Prize in Literature for his consummate artistry permeated with idealism. Celebrated for his world-renowned short stories, Hesse was praised by Nobel judge Wilson, who claimed that Germany had not seen a greater genius since Goethe. His influence remains notable and he is remembered as one of the oldest and most respected Nobel laureates in literature. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Nicholas Murray Butler, 2nd April 1862 to 7th December 1947. Nicholas Murray Butler was an influential American philosopher, educator, and statesman, best known for his transformative leadership as president of Columbia University for over 4 decades, during which he expanded the institutions into a world-class center of learning and research. A prominent figure in international diplomacy, he played a major role in the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace and became a leading advocate for global cooperation. For his tireless efforts toward international arbitrations and peace building, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1931, shared with Jane Addams. Butler also received numerous honorary degrees from prestigious universities around the world and was decorated by multiple foreign governments for his cultural and diplomatic contributions. As a prolific writer, he authored influential works on education, philosophy, and public policy that earned him wide recognition. He served as president of the American Academy of Arts and Letters and played a key role in establishing several educational reforms in the United States. His contributions to diplomacy helped strengthen international dialogue during a period of global unrest. Butler's legacy endures as a champion of intellectual advancement and world peace. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Theodore William Richards, 31st January 1868, 2nd April 1928. Theodore William Richards was a pioneering American physical chemist and the first American scientist to receive the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, which he won in 1914 for his extraordinarily precise determinations of the atomic weights of many chemical elements. His work set new global standards for accuracy in chemical measurement and significantly refined the periodic table. Richards and his students determined the atomic weights of 55 elements, uncovering key sources of experimental error and introducing exceptional purification techniques. He was the first to demonstrate through chemical analysis that elements such as lead could have different atomic weights, providing early experimental support for the concept of isotopes. At Harvard University, he rose to become chairman of the chemistry department and the later the prestigious Ewing Professors of Chemistry, also serving as director of the Olcott Gibbs Memorial Laboratory. He declined a full professorship at the University of Göttingen, choosing instead to strengthen American scientific research. Richards invented important scientific instruments, including the adiabatic calorimeter and the nopalometer. His research also contributed to advances in thermodynamics, electrochemistry, and atomic theory. Through his discoveries, leadership, and Nobel recognitions, Richards firmly established the United States as a major center of chemical research. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Ranjit Singh Bhivaji Jadeja, 10 September 1872, 2nd April 1933. Colonel Kumar Sri Sir Ranjit Singh Bhivaji, too widely known as Ranji, was a pioneering Indian cricketer who later became the ruler of the princely state of Nanagar, now part of Jamnagar, serving from 1907 to 1933. Celebrated as one of the greatest batsmen of his era, he played for Cambridge University, Sussex, London County, and represented England in 15 Test matches between 1893 and 1904. Renowned for his unorthodox style, extraordinary reflexes, and mastery of back foot play, he revolutionized batting technique, particularly through his iconic leg glance, a stroke he popularized and possibly invented, often hailed as the father of Indian cricket. Ranjit Singh Ji was the first Indian to achieve international cricketing fame, though he faced criticism for not actively developing the sports within India. His legacy lives on through the prestigious Ranji Trophy, India's premier domestic cricket championship, named in his honor. His nephew, Dalip Singh Ji, carried forward his cricketing traditions by excelling for Cambridge, Sussex, and England. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Badhaneri Venkatesa Subramaniam Iyer, 2nd April 1881 to 3rd June 1925. Badhaneri Venkatesa Subramaniam Iyer, popularly known as VVS Iyer, was a prominent Indian revolutionary from Tamil Nadu who played a vital role in the struggle against British colonial rule. A close contemporary of Subramania Bharati and V.O. Chidambaram Pillai, he actively supported militant nationalist movements and exchanged revolutionary ideas with V.D. Savarkar during his time at India House in London. When his activities led to a British arrest warrant, he sought refuge in Pondicherry, then under French protections, where he continued his nationalist work. Alongside his revolutionary role, Iyer was an exceptional Tamil writer and is hailed as the father of the modern Tamil short story. He also made significant literary contributions by translating Kumbar's Ramabhadaram and the Tirukural into English. As the mentor of Vanchinathan, Iyer's influence extended deeply into the freedom movement and his legacy remains etched in both India's literary and revolutionary history. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Asaf Ali, 11th May 1881 to 2nd April 1953. Asaf Ali was a prominent Indian freedom fighter, distinguished lawyer, and influential political leader who played an active role in the struggle for independence. Born in Sewara, town of Bijnor district in British India, he became known for his sharp legal acumen and his defense of several nationalist leaders during British rule. As a committed Congress member, he participated in major movements, endured multiple imprisonments, and contributed significantly to India's constitutional and political discourse. After independence, he achieved historic milestones by becoming the first Indian ambassador to the United States, strengthening India's diplomatic presence on the global stage. He later served as the governor of Odisha, playing a key role in administrative and public affairs. Throughout his life, Asaf Ali remained dedicated to national service, leaving a lasting legacy in India's political and legal history. Today is birth anniversary of Ustad Bade Ghulam Ali Khan, 2nd April 1902 to 25th April 1968. Ustad Bade Ghulam Ali Khan was a legendary Indian classical vocalist and a towering figure of the Patiala Gharana. Born on April 2nd, 1902 in Kasur, Punjab, now in Pakistan, known for his extraordinary voice, effortless dance, and highly emotive renditions. He created a distinctive style by by blending elements from various gharanas, enriching the Hindustani classical traditions. He brought unparalleled depth to the khayal form and also excelled in thumri, bhajans, and classical music, leaving audiences spellbound with the masterpieces like Yat Piya Ki Aaye. After the partitions, he made India his home and continued to influence the music world with his artistry. His contributions were recognized with prestigious honors, including the Padma Bhushan in 1962. Even decades after his passing, his legacy continues to inspire countless musicians, preserving his place among the greatest masters of Indian classical music. His death anniversary of Mr. Hannes Olof Alfven, 30th May 1908 to 2nd April 1995. Hannes Olof Alfven was a Swedish physicist and electrical engineer renowned for his pioneering work in plasma physics and magnetohydrodynamics. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in physics in 1970 for his fundamentally discoveries in MHD, particularly for developing the concept of Alfred waves, which described how magnetic fields and plasma interact in space. His theory is revolutionized for understanding of cosmic phenomena, including solar flares, auroras, and the behavior of the interstellar medium. Alfred was also known for challenging established scientific views and advocating for interdisciplinary approaches, blending astrophysics with electrical engineering. His groundbreaking contributions laid the foundations for modern space physics and continue to influence research in both theoretical and applied plasma sciences. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Pope John Paul II, 18th May 1920 to 2nd April 2005. Pope John Paul II, born Karol Joseph, was served as head of the Catholic Church and sovereign of Vatican City from 109,078 until his death. Became the first non-Indian, not Italian pope in centuries and one of the longest serving in history. Born in Wadowice, Poland, he experienced the hardships of World War II, working in a quarry to avoid deportations and nurtured early interest in the acting and literature before turning to theology under the influence of Cardinal Adam Stephen Sepia. Rising through the church as Archbishop of Krakow and later a cardinal, he was elected Pope in 1978, taking the time of his short-lived predecessor. His papacy focused on ecumenism, outreach to Judaism and Islam, and the theme stances on moral and doctrinal issues, while also criticizing consumerism and upholding traditional church leaders' teachings. A widely traveled global figure, he visited 129 countries and canonized more saints than any pope before him. John Paul II played a notable role in exposing communism, especially in Poland, and oversaw major church documents such as the 1983 Code of Canon Law on the Catechism of the Catholic Church. Canonized in 2014, the remains of the towering yet debated figure in modern church history due to both his global influence and controversies surrounding clerical abuse cases. The daily dose of wisdom ends here. The journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request to like, subscribe, and share.